to Super Region 2, which includes schools from the Gulf South Conference, the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, and the South Atlantic Conference. Top seed hails from Columbia, South Carolina. Celebrate the Benedict Tigers. 11-0, a perfect season, an SIAC title after they throttled Tuskegee 58-21 yesterday in front of a national audience. It's their first football championship of any kind in school history. Huge congratulations to Coach Barry and the entire Tigers support staff. What a turnaround, as this program now feels like it's championship caliber. Their defense has been absolutely sensational this year. They just might be the team to beat in Super Region 2. The 4th seed in the region is Virginia Union. Shout out to the folks at the watch party at the Sheraton Hotel in Richmond. You can celebrate. Enjoy the rest of your evening because the Panthers are in. What a season for Virginia Union, led by CIAA Offensive Player of the Year Jada Byers and CIAA Coach of the Year Dr. Alvin Parker. How about a little love for the terrific kicker Brady Myers, who is the league's Special Teams Player of the Year as well. Byers is a sophomore running back. He led the country with more than 1,800 rushing yards and with more than 2,100 all-purpose yards. Virginia Union first playoff appearance since 2015, first 9-win season they've had since 2007. By the way, pretty good time to be a Panther. This is the first time since 1986 that both their football and men's basketball teams have been ranked inside the national top 25. Virginia Union opens up with the Wingate Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have earned a bid to the playoffs for the 4th time in the last 5 full seasons. Now, prior to the current run, Wingate's only playoff appearance came way back in 2010. The Dogs, though, made 3 straight appearances in 17, 18, and 19, and now they're back here in 2022. They have one of the nation's top defenses, leading the country in tackles for loss and third down defense, and they rank 2nd in total defense and sacks, and they're 5th in scoring defense. You get the picture. Their defense is ridiculous. They're also 4th in the nation in net punting. So Wingate and Virginia Union will open up against one another. Next on the bracket, the 2 seed in this region, the Statesman from Delta State. 2022 champions in the Gulf South Conference. First league title for them since 2014. They beat West Alabama 17-7 yesterday, locking in a 10-1 season so far. Their offense is legit, number 2 in the country with basically 500 yards per game across their 10 contests. They also score more than 40 points per contest. They're ranked 3rd in third downs nationally and lead the country in total first downs. Patrick Shagog leads the way, more than 30 total touchdowns on the season. Of course, the Statesmen won it all back in 2000, and they were national runner-up in 2010. They'll play the Fayetteville State Broncos. You don't often get to talk about walk-offs in college football, but the Broncos are in the tournament after Elton Andrew buried a 43-yard kick to beat Shawan and win the CIAA title this year. Program's 4th conference championship, but their first since joining the CIAA. 3 seed here is West Florida. The Argonauts, 2019 national champions, continue to be one of the great success stories in NCAA football history. After launching a program at the university in 2016 and had 5 wins that first year, the Argos were the 2017 national runner-up. 2 years later, Pete Shinnick and his staff guided the Argos to a national championship. Last year's team made the playoffs, finished as co-champs in the Gulf South, but they're back as a legitimate national title contender again this season. They blasted Mississippi College in the season finale, finished the year 9-1, punched their ticket to the national tournament, thanks in large part to that electrifying offense. Man, are they going to be a tough out in 2022. The Argos will host the Limestone Saints, a team out of the South Atlantic Conference. The Saints get an at-large invite to this year's tournament. They had a great performance yesterday in the season finale against Emory and Henry. They just might be the feel-good story of the year in D2 football. The Saints did not win a game last fall. Not one. This year they're in the tournament. Major congratulations to Mike Fury and the Saints. Okay, halfway through the bracket. Let's pause for just a quick timeout.